Laura, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good, not too bad.
Great, thank you for coming to visit again. So let's start where we left off last time. I know we were talking about your relationship with a close friend of yours, so just update me on how that's been the last week.
It's been okay. I think the last time was like around her birthday and it was a little testy with her in the car and stuff, but when it's just me and her, we've been fine. But recently, like, I was actually just talking to other friends this past weekend, and they're kind of were saying the same things I was feeling, which made me feel a lot better that I'm not the only one who is seeing this side of her. But a lot of them have also experienced her saying that she thinks that her life, like what she does, is more important than what other people are doing. She's more busy than everyone else, when, you know, it's kind of becoming competition, and just has been bugging a lot of us. So it's not just me, which was good. But then on the other hand, I felt bad because we're all like, we kind of like tore her apart because she wasn't with us. And we were just like really venting, and I was like, I feel horrible now, I should be defending her, but then I feel the same way. So it was kind of uncomfortable, but it's been better, but she's still a little iffy with the whole, something's going on with her, I think, and I don't know what it is, and she's not telling us. I don't know if she's stressed. I know she's thinking of moving out of her parents' house, she's looking at apartments, but, you know, thinking of moving in with one of her college friends, but they're not that close, so I think she's nervous about that.
Okay, so I feel like she probably has a lot going on. She seems very career focused at this time. And your other friends who are friends with her are also experiencing the same feelings as you. So you have a feeling something is going on. Yet when you guys are together, you said it was just you two, it seems to be like better. How is it different than with like your other friends when they're involved?
When it's just me and her, it seems like it's more like old times, when I'm joking around, we can, you know, just kind of say anything. And she's not trying to not put on airs, I don't know the right word for it, but she's not trying to like tell everyone about her life. You know, she's just kind of like very laid back and herself. But when there's like a group of us, and say one of my friends, she's in med school right now, and she's talking about, you know, her clinical she's doing and this and that, like my friend has to automatically jump in and say, oh, well, I had to do all the scheduling last weekend, and report card to do next weekend, and it's kind of like she uses her busy life to get into the conversation. I don't know if she doesn't think she has anything else to offer, which has never been the case before, so it's kind of odd, or if she just wants us to understand that, hey, you're busy, you have a full-time job, because most of us are still in school in some sort. So I don't know if it's just that she wants us all to know that she has a full-time job, she's, you know, a grown-up or something like that.
And when you've hung out with her alone, has a conversation come up about how she's feeling or what's going on? Or, because I know last time you said sometimes she'll, when you bring stuff up, she'll like, you know, be in like attack mode almost.
Right.
So has that behavior changed?
I'll be honest, I've been kind of scared to bring it up. I kind of do want to bring up her whole moving out situation, because I know she's only been working, this is her first year teaching, so she's only been working full time, which is going to be a year. And I don't think she's aware of what living on your own entails. You know, like she goes, yes, I can afford the rent, but I don't think she's thinking of groceries and utilities and car insurance, gas, but then her loans coming in. So I think she just wants to get out of her house, which I understand. She's having difficulties, like her and her dad don't get along that well. But I kind of want to bring that up. Like, are you really ready to move out? Do you want to wait maybe 6 months, another year, and move out then when you're a little more settled? So I think that's really weighing heavily on her right now. But I haven't brought up anything else about her, like how she's been acting around us and thinking her life's more important. I'm a little nervous.
Maria is kind of, I think she's planning on moving. She has, what she's expressed to you is a hectic job. Her mood seems to change time to time when she's with you guys. I mean, I'm kind of just, what I'm getting from it is that she just has like a lot going on with herself right now. Right. Which, do you kind of feel that way?
I definitely feel, she's always been, of all my friends, not a moody person, but the most likely to change moods quickly, or you know when she's in a bad mood. Like when she's really tired or really stressed, you can tell. Most of us kind of can mask it, or we'll talk about it. She's never been a big talk about my feelings kind of person, and so she's definitely been the moodiest, and it's been worse. It's been, the past couple months have been a little tough with that.
Okay, so overall, how do you feel right now? Because I know last session you had like strong feelings and stuff about the relationship, how it was going, and today you're saying it's gotten a little better between you guys. So where do you stand right now as far as what's going on between you two?
Right now, I think we're really fine. Haven't seen her in a week or two. She was away, and talked to her occasionally. Like, obviously, we don't talk as often or see each other as often because we're both really busy with work and school. But it seems to be okay. I don't think she noticed that there even was a change in our relationship, like that I noticed, because I was the one feeling it more.
Mm-hmm.
But I am worried about other people's relationship with her. I hope that's not changing, because they even mentioned now they feel that they can confront her. They feel like me and her are so close. I've noticed that I was a year old, so we're like, she's basically my sister. I know I can confront her if I had to. I can say things to her. If I had to yell back to her, I'll do it. Whereas they don't feel comfortable because they're scared that it'll affect their friendship, and they don't want to do that. So I kind of, now I'm like, okay, do they think I'm going to be like the mediator between them? I don't want to be stuck in that position either. So I'm nervous about their relationship changing with her, because I don't want her to have to go through that either.
So now you're also kind of figuring in that you're concerned with how your other friends within your group are reacting to her behavior. Right. And you kind of feel like you're the middleman now, since you're the closest with her, and they feel like they can't reach out to her, that you could be the one to reach out to her, and they're just venting, like you said, when you guys were like tearing her apart during that conversation. They don't feel as confident as you maybe to approach her with the situation. Yeah, and then they're saying all these things, and I felt the same way of the things that they were saying, and I was agreeing with them and saying things myself. But then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, not that I wish she could hear this, but that somebody could tell her, because I don't want to be the one to go up to her and say, you know, so-and-so, we were all together, they said this about you and this about you, because I don't like to start drama, I've never have. So I wish somebody else would just be like, listen, this is how I'm feeling, you seem stressed out. Maybe she might open up to them more because it's more distanced, you know? I feel like we're so involved into their lives because we're so close, maybe she would think that and I'm also probably the most stubborn of all our friends. Like, I'm definitely the most confrontational. The most she might think that I might attack her for saying things. So I would love if one of our friends would kind of step up to the plate and just be like, listen, what's going on with you? You know, I feel like she might not be as embarrassed. Maybe she doesn't want to admit to me, hey, I'm nervous about moving out. You know, I don't want to live with this girl I'm going to live with, blah, blah, blah. Cause like, she's been so excited about all that. And she tells it all to me, so to hear the other side, it might kind of embarrass her. So I don't know what's going on. Well, you seem genuinely concerned about her. You obviously really care about her. So, I mean, where do you feel like going from here with the situation? I think I'm gonna see how, like, the next time I see her, just the two of us, how she is and what's going on, and try and maybe play into the conversation the whole, like, what's going on here. Like, maybe I'll vent about something that'll get her to open up more. And the next time that our whole group is together, I'm going to see how she acts and like what she says and how they react to everything. And maybe it could have just been a fluke, it could have just been a bad time for her and things are going to get better. But so we're going to see. The end of the school year is coming, maybe she's getting a little more relaxed because it's like almost done, her first year of teaching is almost finished. That's exciting. Okay, well that seems like a great start. So we will continue this during our next session, and we'll update on how it's been since now. That sounds great. Thank you so much. Take care.